Here is a new style of a Rune Page against AD champions. What is up, guys? It's Alninio, and today we're just going to showcase a different type of a Rune Page that you go against Zed, Yasuo, you name it, in the mid lane, of course. We're going to explaining the Rune Page for Katarina, and we're also going to be explaining for CDR champions like Ahri, Syndra, etc., etc. First, we're going to talk about Cat though, and just the standard way that you build against an AD champion. So I'm going to clear this Rune Page real quick and just show you the standard way that people do it. Okay, so you go physical damage marks. Some people go armor seals, and some people go health per level seals. Okay, I'll explain in just a minute. I'm just showing the standard way that people would build. They go full magic pen, or because you don't need MR glyphs against AD champions, and they would go 2 AP quints and 1 magic pen quint. There it is. So that gives you 7.7 magic penetration, and you only need 0.1 magic pen. You're only losing out on 0.1 magic pen. So there is no health per level seals here. That's the bad part of playing against AD champion, and you don't have a proper Rune Page to play against an AD champion. As you all know, health per level seals are really important when you're playing a mid laner because you tend to be pretty squishy, and I'm going to showcase how to balance the amount of armor and health per level seals, so you'd have a decent amount of armor that you'd have with full seals. So I'm going to show it right here. First, you go attack damage marks, because Katarina loves AD early, and she benefits from the spin damage, so going AD on Katarina is a must. Not a must, I mean, you could go magic pen marks, but AD just enhances your early game by so much, it's worth it. And here you would go health per level seals instead of armor seals. Okay, so that's full health per level seals. Now for quints, you go 2 armor quints and 1 AP quint. From here, glyphs, you go full magic penetration, and this will give you 5.7 magic pen. Sorry, let me remove the AP quint. Yeah, this is wrong. I was thinking, okay, I was putting something wrong. I should be magic pen. There we go. This is correct. So basically, this is a Rune Page where you have 0 AP, but it doesn't matter as much as you'd think because you already buy AP anyway with Cat, and besides, you do good damage AD early. You don't need the AP precisely. What you need is health per level seals and the armor. With this, you get 8.5 armor. With full armor seals, you get 9 armor. So you're only losing out on 0.5 armor, which is barely a difference. This is a good amount of armor. You have health per level seals, so you're good in the late game. Like, health per level seals are way too important to miss out. I mean, this enhances your late game, and you need that. You desperately need that as a mid laner. You can't not have health per level seals, because then you just rely on the early game, and your late game health is just really bad. If you have like under 2k health late game, there's a problem there. Health per level seals allows you to have that extra amount of health. So this is why I highly recommend this Rune Page right here. It's so good, and of course you don't have AP, but it doesn't matter as much. Of course, you get 7.7 magic penetration. If you go full magic pen reds, you get 7.8. So you only lose out on 0.1 magic penetration, which is absolutely no problem. You can go AD marks for that, and that's the perfect Rune Page, I think, against AD champions. Now, that's it for Cat. We're going to explain now real quick against how you'd build on Ahri, on Syndra, on all these other mid laners, not Cat, because Cat needs AD marks, right? So here we have armor and CDR. This is basically how it is. So magic penetration magic penetration marks, health per level seals. You go for 3 armor quints, full CDR per level glyphs here. Not full, sorry, just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go for extra armor and glyphs. Now, this will give you 15 armor in the early stages of the game. Now listen here, you do not have to go glyphs of armor. You can go AP glyphs, but I feel like that's such a waste anyway. Like, you don't need AP glyphs. It's like such a small amount that it doesn't even matter. You could go magic pen glyphs. Those are fine options, but again, this is already fine. going for that extra armor allows you to really survive the early stages of the game, because you know how Zed's damage is. Like, I use this for Ahri against a Yasuo, Ahri against a Zed, or all these champions, Ahri against Talon. This is so good. You have a good early armor, and you go on health level seals, which allows you to have good health in the late games, you know, late stages of the game. You don't need like an insane amount of, you don't need to fill this up with cooldown per level glyphs. You get 10% CDR at level 18, so just build a Morello, that's 30%, build a Zonya, that's 40%, full cap CDR, perfect, right? So like with Katarina, you don't need CDR per level. I know some Katarina players though do go for CDR per level. I'm highly against it because I put magic penetration glyphs on Katarina. But this is how it would look like. Health level seals are just so important. You need them. You shouldn't go armor seals in my opinion when you're playing a mid lane champion, mid lane AP champion like Cat, Ahri, etc, etc. You need health level seals, and to fill in that void of defense stat against an AD champion, you need armor, and it just makes sense to put armor and quints. Now of course you might be thinking, why not go AP, 2 AP quints here, right? You could go 2 AP quints or 1 AP quints. Some AP, you need some AP. Like some people might be thinking, you need AP. You don't. With Ahri, literally all you're doing is trading with Q early. Plus you build AP anyway. You build Morello, you build all these items. These are good. What you need to do when you're playing Ahri or Syndra, you always get that level 6 power spike. Always. So you need level 6 to actually be effective on these champions. So that's why, like with Cat, I go aggression early with AD marks. So you have aggression early on Cat, because Katarina is different than Ahri and Syndra, because Katarina can 1v1 you at level 1. Okay, that's huge. And you need armor to outtrade your enemies with Cat. It's the exact same thing here, except you don't focus on the early stages of the game. You mainly focus on scaling into the late game and get that level 6, and that's when you can play aggressive. So that's really it. That's, I think, the best way to build against AD champions. And it's a different style of building against an AD champion, but I think it's really good, and you should absolutely try it out for yourself and tell me what you think. Because honestly, I find this Rune Page so good. I've been using it a lot more recently now against AD champions. Like if I play Katarina against Zed, I will always, you know, feel like I'm confident when I 1v1 him, because I'm gonna have more health than him as the game progresses. Well, he might go, well, he goes health per level seals too, so, but regardless of that, you would have less health, and that's no-no. That's a big no-no for Cat and for Ahri and all these other mid lane champions. You are a squishy burst champion. You need health to survive late stage of the game. That's really it. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been the Rune Page against AD champions. I will catch y'all on the Rift. Peace out.